We're up. We're up. Okay. All right. Hope any of you joined in. We're getting ready to broadcast out the Delta Duels Classic on the campus of Mississippi Valley State. Pillow Academy girls are supposed to play the Central Hinds girls. Been 2 games earlier today. Starkville Academy girls played Winona High School. I don't know the outcome of that one. Starkville Academy boys just played Winona High School boys. Winona High School boys won it on the last shot with about 2 seconds to go up and take a lead. Starkville made a desperate 3, didn't get it, so Winona High School boys win that one. The Mustangs are going to take on Central Hinds, as the boys will follow with Central Hinds. Games later today here at this tournament will be Heritage Academy versus St. Joseph girls, Heritage Academy versus St. Joseph boys. 6:30 Houston High School versus J.Z. George High School girls, followed by Houston High School versus J.Z. George High School boys. Final game of the night will be Delta Streets versus Bayou Academy boys. Tomorrow, the Mustangs will be back here for a scheduled 3:15 start. Got a 2 o'clock game previous to it, Holly Springs versus Clinton Christian. Then Pillow Academy girls are scheduled to play Ingomar High School girls. That'll be a battle. Ingomar's been known as a basketball school forever. I looked at their record on the internet this morning. They're 6-1 right now. Ingomar does not play football. Basketball is their sport up there and have been known it for years, so it ought to be a very interesting game against Pillow Academy girls versus Ingomar boys. And then following that, the Pillow Academy boys will play Grace Christian. They're out of Louisville, Mississippi. Here they're a very good basketball team. I can't find much on them on the internet, but a guy was visiting in the gym earlier today, said he's watched them play and said they can play good basketball. Game following Pillow Academy tomorrow night will be Greenville Christian versus Grace Baptist. We're playing Grace Christian and Grace Baptist. Not sure where Grace Baptist is from. Final game tomorrow night here at the Delta Duels Classic will be Lanier High School out of Jackson versus Starkville High School boys. So, Mustangs, as I understand it, Shelby Lamb is joining me on the broadcast. Yes. Mr. Benusowitz is running the computer and the camera, and we've got Sharesh doing stats. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Good deal.
So we've got about 50 seconds till the clock runs out to get ready for tip-off. We've got some girls that have got some flu issues on the team.
We're battling some sickness, it seems like, with both of our girls and boys basketball teams. I know we'll have a couple of boys out tonight.
Turn hers up just a little bit if you can.
Myself great. But yeah, that's better. I know Drew is homesick. Andrew's taking him to the doctor, so he will not be here. Neither will John Heston. Powers tonight tested positive for the flu. We got a couple others that are here, but not 100%. I know the girls are the same way. They're all here as far as I know, but several of them are not going to be 100% tonight.
Yeah, when I walked in, Coach Hodges and Coach Carpenter told me that. They said, you really probably don't want to sit by us.
Yeah, that's right. You might not want to sit by me either, Bill.
I said, okay, I'll move on.
Yeah.
But it's fun to be here close to home for a Thanksgiving week tournament. We've been playing in Oxford the past few years. We have Delta Streets is actually the host for this, called Delta Duels Classic. And so glad to be close to home. And we've been traveling to Oxford the last 3 years, I think, or so for a Thanksgiving week tournament.
Valley's got a great facility here. This is fun.
It does. Pillow girls are the only and boys are the only 2 playing back-to-back days here. Tip's going to be controlled by Central Hinds. They didn't give us starting lineups, but we'll figure it out quickly. The Mustangs are going to start 5, Avery Howard, 14, Madeline Maddox, 20, Sarah Presley Howard, 22, Elise Howard, 23, Georgia Caroline Self. Mustangs give up a 3-point basket to start with, down 3-0. Madeline Maddox goes down the lane, going to be fouled by number 22, Catherine Strong. First foul of the game. Also starting, Catherine is a 9th grader. Starting for them will be Madison Mall, 23, a senior. Number 1, Mackenzie Hankins, a senior. First free throw by Madeline Maddox is good. Then we got 14, Jada Houston, a sophomore. And number 5, Jolie Brown, a senior. So starting a freshman, a sophomore, and 3 seniors is Central Hinds. Mustangs to pick up and full court pressure. Central Hinds drives it down the lane, gonna get a charging foul. The girl tried to kick it back out. Sarah Presley did a good job of standing in there and drawing the charge on that.
Yeah, I think four of these 5 out on the court are some of the ones that have been struggling with some illness, and maybe we can jump ahead real quick here and give them a rest today.
So, Matt, I got your text about Shelby's volume. If it's good now, let me know. If not, I'm not sure when you sent that. I'd already asked them. You may have sent it before then. Sarah Presley's going to get a travel over in the corner. Tried to beat her person around the end, took a little quick step. So it's 3-2 with 7:04 to play. We don't have the scoreboard on the computer this week.
Yeah, Mr. Bernou said we'd come back after Thanksgiving. We'd be back in business. We're waiting for a park to come in.
Yep. Central Hinds gets it down the court. Elise goes for the steal, misses. The girl gets a shot away. Offside rebound claimed by number 22 for Central Hinds, Catherine Strong. .22 was trying to drive, and then passed it. Sarah Presley steals the pass, pushing it back up court. Sarah Presley misses a layup, but a backside rebound by Georgia Caroline Self. Going to be a foul called on 22, be her second for the Central Hinds Cougars. Pilla's dressed in white. Central Hinds is in the green. Mustangs throw it in. Ball's tapped back by Sarah Presley to her sister Elise. Mustangs back it out. Set up a four-corner offense, but nobody's moving. Sarah Presley drives, is cut off. Thank you. In missed basket. Shane Huff brought us some water to drink. Thank you, Shane.
Special treatment.
Got a basket down underneath by number 5. Jolie Brown for Central Hinds take a 5-2 lead with 6 minutes to play in the first period. Mustangs start running the motion offense. Avery Howard pulls it up from three-point land, misses. A long rebound claimed by Central Hinds. Girl on a runaway passes over to number 14, Jada Hudson. Good pass by the Central Hinds girl to
Coach Carpenter's going to take a quick timeout here.
Coach Carpenter does. So at 5:37 to go, Central Hinds has opened up the 7-2 lead.
All right, they're going to try to turn me up a little bit. I'm getting a couple texts saying I'm kind of faint. It says, can hear Bill, but you are very soft. Me.
Yep.
Turn up the right one would have helped.
Yeah. Mr. Bernou says if you turn up the right one, it helps. So.
We give a big thanks to Mr. Bernou for all his camera work, computer work. I used to travel with this by myself, and it was no fun. No. He has been a blessing since he came. Mustangs are going to inbound it. 5:33 to play in the first period, trailing 7-2. Georgia Caroline thinks about a 3, pulls it down. Girl picks up defense on her. Georgia gets it down in the blocks to Avery Howard. Avery can't get a shot up over the girl. Gonna get a 3-second count. She had 1 foot in the lane. She couldn't find anybody to give it to. Got a long down court pass. Sarah Presley back to play defense. Girl misses the shot. Mustangs fight over the rebound. It's claimed by Central Hinds. Shot blocked by Avery Howard. Mustangs pushing it back. Elise is driving down. Girl for Central Hinds hit the floor, no call. It's backside off from the ball. Sarah Presley shot from the right side, no good, in and out. Rebound claimed by Central Hinds. Avery Howard just jumps up and blocks her pass and got an uncontested layup to make it 7-4 with 4:41 to play in the first period. Mustangs again are picking up man-to-man full court pressure. back out of it, and they get to the end. Central Hinds gets it over half court. Run a pass to a girl on the backside off a screen, and she gets a layup off of it. They set a beautiful screen on the other side. Mustangs didn't fight through it. Had a loud pass over to the girl, gets a layup, make it 9-4, 4:10 to play.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Mustangs moving. Elise Howard driving, kicks it back to Sarah Presley. Again, she shuffles her feet. She fakes a shot, goes to dribble, and takes a step forward. She does it. Larkin Camp will check in for the Mustangs, along with Lola Harris. Replace Madeline Maddox and Sarah Presley.
Central Hinds girls have some brightly colored shoes on.
Do. Got some with pink, some with white and pink shoelaces.
Orange
and an orange one. Central Hinds swings it across the court. Elise Howard gets there quickly to pick up a defense. Again, they run a little pick and roll. Avery Howard gets back here to block the shot. They're going to call a foul on her. Be the first foul on the Mustangs. Have 3 on Central Hinds, 2 on Catherine Strong. I missed who the other one was.
Millie Moses checking in. Got to get Avery out.
Avery out. Lola Harris and Lily both came in down at East Rankin the other night and gave us some good minutes. Lola played a lot of minutes as Georgia Caroline Self got in her. Got a buzzer. I don't know what that was, but we're going to continue to play. Elise Howard driving. Central Hinds has done a good job of cutting the Mustangs off on their drive.
They have. We've just kind of had to take some outside shots. We haven't really been able to work it in the lane much at all.
Lily Moses gets it back down to Lola Harris. Elise Howard comes, gets it, tries to drive, it's cut off. Goes back and wants to reset her offense. I think you're going to get a...
They call an offensive foul there?
They call a push on somebody of them trying to... It's on Camp, Larkin Camp. They don't give us a number on the scoreboard and who, so we're going to have to keep up with it close. Central Hinds, pass back girl wide open, top of the key, no good. Rebound claimed by Elise Howard. Elise pushing it back up the court. Central Hinds is set back. They're playing a shot by Georgia Caroline, no good. Offside rebound by Central Hinds. They're out rebounding us big time. One's going to drive it, miss it. Going to get Lily Moses. We're going to get the rebound. Number 5 is going to come over her back.
Madeline checking back in. Millie. Yeah, it looks like we got Avery coming back in for Larkin.
No energy whatsoever. You can tell she's getting over the flu, and they had a sub for her early on, and she's been drinking a lot of fluid. So Pill Academy 1 of 6 from the field. Our 2 points from Maddox from the free throw line, and our other 2 points on a steal and a basket by Avery Howard. But 1 for 6 after 6 minutes is just not going to do it for the Lady Mustangs as we fallen behind 9-4.
Thanks, Suresh, for keeping Central Hinds swinging around. Mustangs fight through at that time, switch off the screen there. They've beat us with some screens. They move them around top of the key and set the screens right at the elbow every time. Got a long pass on the backside. I think they're going to call that on Avery. Be her second foul. Going to the free throw line will be number 14, Jada Houston. First free throw, nothing but net.
Get Avery out of the game and sub Larkin in here. But Avery doesn't pick up that third foul.
Second free throw good. Girl shot 2 pretty free throws there to take it to 11-4 lead with 1:20 to play. Sarah Presley drives it to the free throw lines, cut off. Got a shot from the backside. Georgia Caroline Self misses. Rebound claimed on the backside. Sarah Presley, not backside, front side, and puts up the basket to make it 11-6 with 1:07 to play. Screen again, set, pick and roll. Larkin Camp does a good job picking her girl up. Lost her feet actually and got back up and got back in defensive position. And try to set a screen off the pass there. Sarah Presley does a good job of fighting through it. Little pick and roll underneath. Girl misses a rebound finally claimed by Madeline Maddox. They had 2 or 3 shots at it in there. Gonna be a foul. Did you see what number, Shelby?
I did not.
I couldn't see the officials.
I don't know that
he gave them a number, but I can't tell the number, so I've lost their fouls. They've got 5, and I've only got 3 of them marked down, so I'm not sure who's got them.
Kind of hard to see that up here.
The scores table's on the other side from us, and he's pointing toward them. They don't announce it. Got a traveling on Sarah Presley. 15.4 seconds to play in the first period. Central Hinds leads Pillow 11-6.
Mignon's reenacting that that travel. She's not wanting that.
News halftime interview. Caroline Brock, the star of many sports from Hill Academy. And I'll tell you this right now, after that first quarter, we could use Caroline Brock out there on the field. Has anybody got an extra uniform?
Yeah.
There you go.
Getting ready to start the second period. Central Hinds leads Pillow 11-6. Central Hinds has 5 fouls. Mustangs have 3. Mustangs have 2 on Avery Howard, 1 on Larkin Camp.
Yeah, like you said, Bill, just kind of out rebounding us right now. Just we're not getting, you know, any super easy shots. Maybe we can turn it around right here.
We got plenty of water now, Shelby.
Yes, well hydrated.
Shot by Elise Howard, no good. Rebound claimed by Central Hinds on the backside. They try to get a lob down in the low, throw it, and girl throws it out of bounds. She throws a one-handed pass a little too long. Elise brings it up, turns it over to Sarah Presley. Mustangs set a screen to top. They back away. Sarah Presley puts up a 3, no good. Larkin Camp with the rebound shot, no good. Ball being fought for, eventually claimed by Central Hinds. Number 23, Madison Mall. Hope I'm saying that right. Madison's going to take a 3-pointer from the left wing off the rim, no good. Rebound by Central Hinds. Eventually shot, put back up, rebound claimed this time by Elise Howard.
They're getting a lot of second shots, that's for sure. Oh, he's going to call circles.
Sarah Presley's going to have another walk. Larkin Camp comes out of the game. Avery Howard comes back in to set up in that low block. She's battling with the girl down low. The girl turned and looked at the official like, this is a battle. Avery's going to give her a battle in there.
Every time.
Yep. Avery switches off, cuts the girl driving. Got 5-second count.
Okay.
I don't know that 5-second count because we switched defense on
I
the
know,
girl.
I don't know. Well, yeah, I
We'll
thought they
take
were
it.
call her for the bodying up there, but we'll take the 5 seconds.
Sarah Presley drives, throws up a layup good, left-handed layup. So Avery, her sister, was moving to the low block, and the girl dropped off Sarah Presley, and Sarah Presley gets a left-handed to go, make it 11-8 with 6:10 to play in the second period. Got a walk out front by 23, Madison Mall. Be the Mustangs ball right in front of their bench. Avery will inbound it to Sarah Presley. Shelby, I hope I'm better to hit their names today after last week.
You're doing a great job.
Try to struggle with them. Just a bunch of Howards out there.
You can just say Howard, you got a good chance.
We're going to get an offensive foul on 14.
All right, we got Lola checking in for Georgia Caroline.
Called a holding on 14. They were trying to throw it to her. Weird, maybe a block back, and the holding was kind of odd call to me.
Yeah.
5:41 to play in the second period. Mustangs trail 11-8. You can tell the girls are moving slow on that weave offense. They're slow going down through the lane. Elise fakes a shot, takes it down, throws it up underneath the goal, got a little too deep. And Lola Harris went to pick up defense on the girl, made the girl take a skip step and get a walking call. Those are some things you won't see in the stats, but Lola did a good job picking up some quick defense, and the girl thought she was supposed to have a breakaway. Elise gets it in underneath Sarah Presley, missed another shot under the goal. Rebounded, claimed by Lola Harris, out top to Avery for three. No good, goes out. Rebound claimed on the backside by Jada Houston for Central Hinds. Long course cross pass. Lola Harris goes for it. The ball just falls out and hits her in the foot. Like it had a drop ball, like a pitcher throwing.
That was a little odd.
Drop.
I'm not sure who she was exactly trying. It's like she almost wanted to skip it, but then she didn't really skip it and kind of died there.
Central Hinds ball on the sideline. They get it down in the low left corner. Kick it back out to the top of the key. Girls driving. Madeline Maddox had defense on her. Good job. Avery Howard does a good block out, gets a rebound, and Elise comes, takes the ball from her. And I mean, takes it from her. She didn't give it to her.
You know, when they run behind you and steal the ball, she ran behind her and stole it from her sister.
Yep. I believe they practice that at home. Elise Howard on the breakaway down the line. Good jump stop by Elise to get the girl off her feet. The girl went up, came down, and Elise went up to make it 11-10 game with 4:33 to play.
Elise is really good at that jump stop. She kind of knows she doesn't have the height and uses that.
Madeline Maddox has had coverage on 23 driving down the lane, but gets away, makes a 2-point basket to push it out to 13-10 with 4:15 to play. Get a pass to Madeline Maddox down in the lane, basket no good. Ball stolen by Elise Howard. She'll steal it from her sister. She'll steal it from the other team. She sets up, thinks about a three, doesn't. Madeline Maddox puts a three up from outside, no good. Long rebound claimed on the backside by Madison Mall. Got a timeout taken by Central Hinds.
All right, Suresh is going to give us some more stats this timeout.
Real quickly, Bill, Pill Academy is we are 2 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. We are a total of 4 of 20 from the field in the first half. Again, that's 4 of 20 from the field, including 0 for 9 from three-point land. Madeline Maddox yet to hit a basket. At least she's taken a couple of shots. But again, those stats for the game, 4 for 20 from the field, 0 of 9 from 3. And yet we're only down by 3, so chalk it up to some good defense here because we're not doing it offensively, Bill, this first half.
No, we wasn't early on, Suresh. They were setting some big screens and getting girls open. The Mustangs, Lady Mustangs have done a good job of getting through those screens or switching, and that's really improved the defense.
Again, when we're shooting 20% from the field, 0% from three-point land, we're only down by 3, no complaints. Let's get Madeline Maddox going here. Again, I want to emphasize to you, halftime interview, Caroline Brock. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, Madeline's brother over here runs a game camera for the team, and he's kind of been hollering at his sister a lot on shoot the ball and fussing at her some.
Yeah, JT's giving her some advice over there. He don't even know we're talking about him.
JT doesn't know we're talking about him. He gives us a smile if he hears in. Central Hinds is going to inbound it, leading 13-10 with 3:46 to play in the second period. They get it in the low block to 14 again. Had a little pick and roll screen there, gets it down under, scores the basket, push it out to 15-10. Sarah Presley cut down the lane, girl cut her off. They've got a girl cheating down underneath the goal to cut any cutters off, leaving anybody open on the wing. Three-pointer by Sarah Presley, good to make it a 15-13 with 2:45 to play in the second period.
And that's our first three of the night, correct?
Correct.
1 for 10 from the three-point line.
Central Hinds spreads it out. 23's looking to drive, kicks it over to number 1, three-pointer on the way off the front rim, long rebound, tapped by Georgia Caroline Self, back to Elise Howard. Good job by Georgia Caroline to do it. Elise Howard takes it by her girl, gets a little underhanded scoop layup to go. They'll draw a foul, be on number 1. I got that one. That's the 7th foul on Central Hinds. The Mustangs will be shooting 1-and-1 the rest of the way. This is a one-shot foul out to the basket. Ball game's tied up 15-15 with 2:21 to play in the second period. Free throw off the back of the rim, top of the backboard, and missed, but rebound claimed by Avery. Her sister missed another shot underneath the goal. Central Hinds gets it back up over midcourt. Mustangs stay in the man-to-man. They try to lob it down low. 14 puts up a shot contested by Avery Howard. No good. Rebound claimed on the backside by Elise Howard. Elise attempted to drive, cut it off. Avery's going to drive. Ball's tapped away from her. She taps it back to Sarah Presley. Three-pointer from the right side, no good. Long rebound claimed by Central Hinds is 22, Catherine Strong on the backside. Central Hinds is setting the offense up. Got a travel. Girl skipped her foot. One was trying to fight through a screen. She was going to pass it to her and shuffled her feet when she was getting the pass, but the pass had been cut off by good Mustang defense. 1:35 to play in the second period. Ball game's tied 15-15. Mustangs with opportunity here to take the first lead of the game. Running cut. Elise Howard puts up a three from out front. Good. Mustangs will take an 18-15 lead. First lead of the game for the Mustangs with 1:15 to play in the second period. 22 drives it down the lane, puts up the shot, goes in and out. Rebound claimed by Avery Howard. Avery stops at the elbow, misses a shot. Rebound is going to be claimed on the backside by Elise Howard. Good job by Elisa hustling, coming all the way from the other side and getting the ball off the floor.
Elise has really kind of kept us in this.
Elise gets cut down the lane, misses another shot down in the lane. Got a long pass down the court by Central Hinds. Girl over in the left corner. Avery Howard blocks her pass back into her. Central Hinds is going to claim it. Elise goes for the steal, doesn't get it. 23's driving, 30 seconds to go in the second period. Central Hinds gets it in the low block, but Sarah Presley Howard steals it. Sarah Presley had to switch off onto their low post player as Avery had come out on attempted steal. Good job by Sarah Presley to drop back and pick up coverage on her sister's person. Got Elise cutting. She gets the ball slapped away from her. Elise hits the floor. Central Hinds running out, tries to throw it away. Avery does a good job blocking the shot. And then the next shot's blocked by Madeline Maddox. That'll be the end of the first half. The Mustangs lead at 18-15. So the Mustangs scored 12 points in that period, and Central Hinds scores 14.
Yeah.
Mustangs made a good comeback.
Much better quarter there for us.
We're going to give it to Suresh for some stats for a minute.
In interview with Caroline, there she is.
You got to change headsets, Suresh.
Got to change headsets first. Pill Academy comes back and outscores Central Hinds 12-4 in that quarter, take an 18-15 lead. For the quarter, Pill Academy shot 5 of 18 from the field, but hit a couple of threes, 2 of 7 from three-point land. Leading the way is going to be Sarah Presley Howard with 7 points. Elise Howard also has 7 points. That's 14 of the 18 points. Mad Dog Maddox only taking 2 shots in the first half, but had 2 free throws. And there's 2 more points. I believe Avery Howard had the other 2 points. It's all Howard's except a couple of free throws by Miss Maddox. We're going to get Caroline Brock. Caroline, you can stand here. Can we get on the camera real quickly? How's this look? Caroline, we got 18 points that first half. How bad do you want to put a uniform on right now and get out there?
It's not even funny how badly I wish I could be playing right now.
I'm joined by the great Caroline Brock here at the half. Caroline, you're I know how tough that is. We'll talk about that in just a second. You're a 5-time state champion. Let me go over this real quickly. Goodness gracious alive. You won a state championship in relay. You won a state championship in track and long jump. You won a state championship in a soccer state championship when we beat Hartfield when you scored a goal. You scored 24 points on 8 of 9 shooting from the field, or 8 of 9 shooting from the field and 7 of 9 from the free throw line in a state championship basketball game. And dadgummit, you turned it all around and won it all in doubles tennis last year with Ann Craig Melton, number 2 doubles. 5 state championships, and you also won the state Heisman, and you won the Souter and a partridge and a pear tree. How does that sound?
The glory days.
The glory days.
Missing them.
You're missing them tremendously. A quick analysis. What did you think of our team's performance in the first half?
I think they're looking good with, like, connection. If just some of the shots aren't falling that they probably wish would, that would definitely put us. I mean, holding them to 15 is. I mean, holding them to 15
yeah.
over the half is really good. It's just we only have 18.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. You know, I don't know if you know this, but there was a little flu bug going around,
yes,
and you can
sir.
see Maddox. Maddox has only taken 2 shots and 2 free throws, and she's our leading scorer, averaging 17, 18 points a game. So you got to get Maddox going. So I can tell that there's a lack of energy with Maddox over there, but she'll come around the second half. But the Howard girls have got all our points just about, besides Maddox's 2 free throws. I'm missing some of those drives to the basket back in the day. You remember you?
I know.
How have you felt like you wanted to be out there and like being driven into the basket? I mean, tell me how it feels when you're watching that performance in the first half. Physically, what do you want to do?
I just want to run out there and grab the ball and just weave through people and lay it up. So they've been doing great. Elise and Sarah Presley are so good at driving, and Avery too. All the
Absolutely,
Howards.
they are. They truly are. But we have missed your offensive performance and some of your team leadership as well. I saw Madeline Kelly out here earlier. I asked her for an interview, and she's like, no. And Kayla Brown's here, which is really good to see Kayla. I think Kaylee Jones is traveling with MC, and I think the 2 Mississippi State girls, Anna Taylor and Julia Love, will be here tomorrow.
We're all going to try to come together tomorrow.
Nice little reunion of some kind here.
Yes, sir. We'll probably all cry together.
Absolutely. Tell us about your life at Ole Miss. How's that going?
It's been a lot of fun for sure. Definitely some studying has to happen.
Yeah.
As I didn't expect that, have to study as much as I do, but I've been tuning into all their games, missing it, but I've been having a lot of fun, making friends.
I was going to ask you, I mean, obviously you've had a great time. You're in the Tri Delta sorority, having a great time with that, making a lot of new friends. I don't think there's anybody else from Pill Academy that went Tri Delta. Is that right?
No, sir.
So it's a little bit different for you. You're still
For sure.
socializing with everybody, but that's interesting. But let me ask you something. You were always playing a sport at Pill Academy. There was not a day that you didn't have a practice or what have you. How's it different now?
It's weird. Well, over the summer was this beginning of the weirdness, just not having to wake up in the mornings and go to practice, and my afternoons being taken over by soccer, basketball, then cheer. So it's been very different to adapt. I've had to get a gym membership to actually try to stay in shape, not depend on Coach Carpenter making me run suicides.
You actually miss that?
I mean, in a way, a little bit.
I can imagine. I can imagine. Do you think if you were to be able to go out there and get a uniform on, tell me about the conditioning and all that, how big of a difference is it a year later?
I would like to say I've stayed in shape pretty well running and stuff, but I don't even think I'll be able to shoot. I actually made Ann Craig Melton come with me out to the South Racket in Oxford a couple months ago, like a month or two ago, and shoot with me because I got sad at the beginning of the season.
How was your outside shot?
It was,
that's the way it was.
Worse.
That's the way it was at Pilla.
Yeah,
You were all about driving to the basket.
It's never really been there, so.
Let me ask you something. We have about 3 minutes left here. There's so many great performances you had in soccer and, of course, tennis and track and all that, but I want to focus on basketball. We're here on basketball. What was it like in that state championship game? All that huge crowd over there. We're playing Jackson Prep. For some reason, you always played Prep great, whether it was soccer, basketball, tiddlywinks for that matter. I don't know what it was. What was it like having a performance, and I described it, 8 of 9, 7 of 9, 24 points through 3 quarters. What happened that game?
Well, I hate to admit that I did rewatch that game a couple of weeks ago, and it brought back all the feelings that I had. And it was just, like, probably one of the best days of my life thus far, and I'm sure that a lot of the other girls on the team would say it. We all still wear our rings in, like, Oxford, and people will say stuff about Pillow not being good, and we're like, are y'all sure about that? We still have the rings to prove it, but
That's
it was
right.
just the best feeling ever.
But the shooting, I mean, you were hitting from the outside, you were hitting from the inside. I mean, you miss a free throw and get your own rebound, put it up and in.
I don't know what I had for breakfast that morning, but I was
incredible.
there.
Well, I remember another performance a lot of people don't remember is your sophomore year. We play against North Delta. We're down by 15 in the fourth quarter, and you and Allie Alford got into just an absolute shootout. You ended up with, like, what, 31, 35? I forgot how many points it was.
I think 32. I think
32.
That was my highest I've ever
32,
had.
and you eked out a victory. It's just one of those games where you just put your head down, kept on going to the basket, and kept on working. A couple of incredible, and you've had some other great performances too, obviously, but those two stick out in mind in basketball. What people don't realize is in soccer, the year that we beat Hartfield for the state championship, you'd played on the defensive line the entire year. We hit it to the state championship game. We're having problems with Ann Maris Reagan, number 20 for Hartfield. And Claire Coleman, our all-world forward, has to go back and has to man-mark her. They put you on offense. Were you ready for that? You hadn't played offense the whole year.
Definitely not.
Well, I'll never forget what happened that game. You were a one-man wrecking crew on the offense, and I'll never forget Madeline Kelly's huge boot from about 40 yards out, hopping over a player, and you heading it in, giving us that one goal. What was the greater feeling, winning a state championship in soccer or winning a state championship in basketball?
That's really tough. I might have to say basketball, but soccer was incredible too, because just as how worn out we were from all those overtimes.
Mary Claire Brock is not going to be happy you said that. Let me tell you.
I love soccer too, though. But being here right now, I think just my feelings are towards basketball.
That's great. 30 seconds left. Any advice to this girls' basketball team? They have to continue a legacy that you and your sisters left here. Any good advice for them?
I know they're capable to get another overall championship, and I look forward to supporting them throughout the whole season. Probably crying some more, but they're doing awesome, and I hope they keep doing awesome. State
Heisman winner, Souder Award winner, 5-time state champion, and a partridge in a pear tree, Caroline Brock. Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank
Go
you so
back to
much.
babysitting.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I need to come all the way.
All right.
I don't know who might have got the right microphone.
We may have switched.
That's me. I just go out here so that I don't get tangled up. Knock everything off. All right, we're back. Start of the third period, 7:58 to play. Mustangs lead 18-15. Central Hinds will take the ball in. Mustangs, as always, stay in a man-to-man defense. Or lady-to-lady.
Yeah.
Get it right. 22 drives it down the lane, cut off by Avery Howard.
Deep three.
Three long rebound claimed out, eventually claimed by Central Hinds. That one landed over the free throw line. Madeline Maddox down battling the girl on the shot underneath the block, gets a little partial block. Rebound claimed by Avery Howard. She likes to lose her feet, stops, puts up a three.
Nice.
Good. I thought she had hurt herself the way that foot slipped. She gathered the composure to take a 21-15 lead with 7 minutes to play in the third period. Ball's going to be out of bounds. Central Hinds, the girl thought it was off of her. She's leaving, going to the other end. It was off to white. Mustangs, the Mustangs are in white. Central Hinds is in the green and gold today. Very similar colors to the Mustangs. So
a little confusing.
Yep. You're watching, the Mustangs are in the white. Central Hinds swings around the key. Girls from Pill have done a good job of fighting through the defensive struggles they had early with it.
A nice block by Avery.
Then it's going to go off Madeline Maddox's foot. Central Hinds will inbound it. Reset their offense top of the key. 14 sets a screen for number one. The shot's going to be blocked. I believe Avery got her hand on it. Her and Georgia Caroline were both fair on the girl. They had set a screen to get number one open. Both came to block her shot. I think it was Avery actually got her hand on it. Central Hinds screens a lot.
They do. They screened on the ball a good bit as well.
Yeah, they tried to throw it down low in the lane off of pick and roll there. They never got to the pick and roll part, but the girl broke. Mustangs tapped it away, but travel on it as they get the ball back. 6:24 to play in the third period. Mustangs lead at 21-15 and scored 6 points. 3 points. Central Hinds has not scored any in this period yet. One drives it down the lane. Her shot's contested by Avery, but she gets it up over and gets it off the top of the backboard to fall for a 2-point basket. 21-17 with the 6:05 to play in the third period. Ball swung around down in the corner to Avery Howard. She fakes a shot, takes it down the lane, shoots it, misses it, goes up and gets a rebound, puts it back up and scores a basket. Good job for her to go back up and get her missed shot. Had 2 girls on her, put it back up through them. 5 was going to drive it down the lane. Madeline Maddox stood her ground, puts up a shot offside the backboard. Madeline Maddox drives it coast to coast and gets the bank off the back of the board to score. I believe it's her first 2 points.
I think that's her first basket.
4 points. Okay, I missed
two
one.
off of free throws.
Free throws, yeah, but her first basket.
Yeah.
Timeout taken by Central Hinds. The score is 25-17 with 5:32 to play in the third period.
All right, Suresh just informed us we're on a 19-6 run here. That's the difference, is that we've come from behind here in the second quarter and continuing that here into the third quarter. You can tell Central Hinds is getting a little winded now.
Yeah.
They were really kind of beating us down the floor and out-rebounding us early, and that kind of, the momentum has shifted a little bit.
Yep. Our girls have done a better job of fighting through their screens or switching off.
Yeah.
They set a lot of high screens in their offense.
Oh, nice read.
Got a steal by Elise Howard. 1-on-1 with a girl, gonna take it up, make the basket. Make the score 27-17. Mustangs open up a 10-point lead with 5:10 to play in the third period.
Elise made a great read on that steal right there.
Central Hinds is moving around. 23 is trying to drive. Gets by her man, but Sarah Presley cuts her off, misses the shot. Rebound claimed by Georgia Caroline. Quickly down the court to Elise, pulls it back out. Lola Harris is in the game for the Mustangs. Madeline Maddox, good pass underneath the goal to Sarah Presley. Madeline looked like she was going to pull up a 3-pointer, saw Sarah Presley under the goal, throws it to her. Make it 29-17 with 4:30 to play in the third period. Central Hinds has started walking it up now instead of running like you were. I think, Shelby, you're right on with them that they're getting a little tired.
Yeah, and they're starting to settle for some shots that they weren't, settling for.
Yep. Get a traveling call on number 23 for them, Madison Mall. Avery Howard's going to come back in the game. Lola Harris is going to stay.
Nope,
Madeline Maddox is going to go out. 29-17 with 4:15 to play in the third period. Lady Mustangs have come back. We're trailing at the end of the first period 6-11. Led at halftime 18-15 and scored 11 points. Central Hinds scored 2. Sarah Presley gets a rebound on a missed shot. Gets one of those little scoop underhanded baskets to go. Make it 31-17 with 3:55 to play in the third period. Trying to get ahead, Shelby.
Here, move on out of here, are we?
Again, the boys will play right behind this against Central Hinds. Avery Howard's going to get the call block on the foul. Avery saying, I got all ball. That'll be Avery's
That should be her
third foul.
Avery does a great job of blocking shots, but just a little much there.
Central Hinds is going to substitute. Number 11 is going to come in the game.
Madeline Maddox and Larkin Camp are going to check in. Let's see, Lola's going to leave the game, and Avery.
3:43 to play in the third period. Mustangs lead at 31-18. 14 shot pretty free throws early in the game. There again does.
They worked it into her definitely more in the first half and kind of have not been able to do that. Made some good adjustments.
Again, they run a soft man-to-man Sarah Presley goes on the reverse side of the layup. Ball is going to be off a Central Hinds player. Larkin Kemp was battling her for the rebound. They'll leave a girl open way out in the corner and leave somebody under the basket to guard our cutting girls. Mustangs are trying to inbound it underneath, throw it long. Sarah Presley at the free throw line. Sarah Presley going to drive down, make the layup. That little pretty left-handed layup she has. 3:20 to play in the third period. Mustangs have opened it up 33-19. Girl from Central Hinds shuffled her feet. She's looking like, I don't know what it did. Avery Howard, Elise Howard will bring it up. There you go, them Howard girls got me again, Shelby.
Howard.
Sarah Presley from three from the left corner, good. Make it 36-19.
Howard to Howard to Howard.
Yep. 23 is going to take it down the lane. Sarah Presley was there to play defense, fell backwards, no foul was called. Shot missed, rebound claim, pushed back up by the Mustangs. Madeline Maddox from the right side, three-pointer good. She comes back down the court. Sarah Presley had never come to that end of the court. Gave her a 5 and was kind of grinning at each other. 39-19.
Just hit that. I'm going to stand right here.
Mustangs have scored 21 points in this period. Central Hinds 4. Mustang girls do a good job switching off. Going to get a foul on Arichi and I believe on Elise Howard. Be Elise's first foul of the game. Second foul on the Mustangs in this half.
Not too many fouls this quarter at all.
Nope, none on Central Hinds, 2 on the Mustangs with 2:20 to play in it. Shot taken free throw line by 23. Madison Mall scores a 2-point basket. Make it 39-21 with 2:10 to play in the third period. Can't get my periods right today, Shelby.
It's Monday afternoon. We're not used to this.
But the net was hung up on the rim, but Sarah Presley still got a layup to go through it. Sarah Presley has got on fire at taking it to the goal for those little scoop layups she makes. 41-21. Mustangs lead it by 20 with 1:50 to play in the third period. Central Hinds is swing carts. Again, a high screen was set. Girl dribbles by Larkin out there and hits a 2-point basket. That'll be number 1. Mackenzie Hankins hits a 2-point from the left elbow. Minute 30 to play in the third period. Lady Mustangs lead at 41-23. Madeline Maddox started to the goal. Elise Howard went to throw her the pass and she had already left on a breakaway to the goal, so the Mustangs turn it over. Coming back in the game will be Millie Moses. Central Hinds is swinging around top of the key. Number 1 going to drive it down. A little left-handed scoop layup. Just kind of did to us what we've been doing to them.
They did.
Got a timeout by Central Hinds. 1:09 to play in the third period. Mustangs lead at 41-25.
Well, we talked about the bad shooting of the first half, Bill. We are 10 of 13 from the field in this quarter, scoring 23 points after scoring 18 points the entire first quarter. I'll tell you what, and 3-point shooting this quarter, we are 3 for 3, 10 of 13 from the field. How about Sarah Presley's quarter? Sarah Presley's got 11 points this quarter alone. She's got 18 points for the contest. Madeline Maddox has 5 points this quarter. She has 7 for the contest. Avery Howard, kind of quiet day. She's been in foul trouble. She's got 4 points. Elise Howard had 7 at the half. Now she's got 12. We are such a better team when we've got a lot of scorers, not just depending on Madeline Maddox. And last game against East Rankin, and this game as well, we've got a 3-wing effort here. 3 players scoring in double digits, and that's just a good sign for this Ladies Mustangs team as we continue to progress this year. But 10 of 13 from the field will get you a lot of points in a quarter. Back to you.
It will. Good job. The Mustangs came out with some more intensity there. Also, as Shelby brought up, I think Central Hinds has gotten a little tired. I think they've only had 1 substitute. And all. They may have had another one, I'm not sure. But Mustangs have rotated in and out. Multiplayer, we've got some playing minutes by Lola Harris, Larkin Kemp, in Millie Moses. Ball stolen by Central Hinds. Take it down to the basket. 14 misses the basket. Rebound claimed by Millie Moses. She's going to be fouled by number 1. Be Mackenzie Hankins' 3rd foul.
That's my pet peeve for my own kids and what I'm watching too. You know, one misses the shot, we get the rebound and she makes the quick foul. I tell them, don't pick up that cheap foul.
Yep. Got a long pass down the court. Sarah Presley tried to hit Millie Moses down there, but the pass landed way out of bounds. Central Hinds to get it. 2 back-to-back, I think, turnovers by the Mustangs coming down there. 50 seconds to go in the 3rd period. Mustangs lead at 41-25. Central Hinds gets a long pass. A girl bobbles the ball off her hands. Going to get on a traveling call. Mayer stepped on the sideline. I can't see for sure. It was a quick whistle. Central Hinds has gone full court pressure. Get it over the left side. Georgia Caroline Self squares up for a 3. Make it 44-25 with 25 seconds to play in the 3rd period. 23 launches a long 3-pointer. Long rebound goes out. Avery Howard chasing for it, runs it down, gets it down underneath the goal to Georgia Caroline Self. She goes up to shoot and shots blocked. She gets it back. Surprised they didn't call a jump ball there. Get it over to Avery Howard in the corner. She drains the 3.
Well, for somebody who hasn't hit threes much to start the game,
long shot by Central Hinds in the 3rd period. Mustangs lead at 47-25. Gonna give it back to Suresh for some stats there.
Hey, Bill, how do you like this stat? 5 of 5 from three-point country in that 3rd quarter, and Maddox only had 1 of them. So we're hitting. We got to save some of these threes for Leak on December 2nd and Jackson Prep on November 30th. But for that quarter, we shot 12 of 15, 5 of 5 from three-point country. And look at this distributed scoring. Sarah Presley Howard with 18 points. Elise Howard with 12 points. Avery Howard with 7 points. Madeline Maddox with 7 points. Since the end of the 1st quarter, when we're down 11-6, we have outscored them 36-14. And this is literally the same Central Hinds team that took us to overtime and almost eliminated us in the quarterfinals of the 5A tournament last year. Really encouraging sign for this squad as we get ready to go to the meat of our season coming up.
We will. And tomorrow the girls are going to play Ingomar High School out of Union County up in northeast Mississippi. Ingomar does not play football. They are a basketball school. I looked on the internet, their girls are 6-1, so it'll be a battle tomorrow afternoon here.
Fine to watch.
Lady Mustangs are scheduled to tip off at 3:15 tomorrow in this Delta Dual Classic here on the campus of Mississippi Valley State. Avery Howard gets a walking call, and she gave the official a big open mouth look like, "Are you sure?"
She thought she was drawing the foul there.
Yep. Central Hinds is going to push it up the court. Mustangs have Sarah Presley Howard, Madeline Maddox, Elise Howard, Avery Howard, and Georgia Caroline Self back on the court. They're starting 5. Mustang girls have showed a little more energy, and again, Central Hinds may have slowed down a little bit. Rebound claimed by 14. Blocked on a shot going back up by Avery Howard. Good clean block there. Ball goes over the inline. It'll be Central Hinds' ball.
Says that is her 5th block tonight.
7:17 to play in the period. Mustangs lead at 47-25. Gonna get a blocking call on Georgia Caroline there as a girl was trying to drive to the goal. Georgia Caroline's first foul of the game, if I've got it right. They don't announce them or put it on the board here, but that's the 3rd foul on the Mustang this period. Elise Howard gets a rebound miss. Madeline Maddox gets the next rebound and wisely kicks it out. Elise Howard is going to miss a shot underneath the goal. She's drawn a foul by number 23, Madison Mall. Be her 2nd foul if I've got it right.
Yeah, just the 2nd team foul for Central Hinds.
First free throw off the front of the rim and good. Second free throw no good. Rebound claimed on the offside. Central Hinds. Long three-pointer for girl from Central Hinds. Rebound claimed by Elise Howard. Pushing it back up the court. Had no numbers. Over to Madeline Maddox. Back out to Sarah Presley Howard. She's going to back out and reset her offense. Mustangs are running 4 wide posts. Get it to Sarah Presley down to Howard. We've been bragging on her shooting down in there, and she missed that little layup. Ball's going to be thrown away. Good pressure by Sarah Presley to pick back up after she had missed a shot. Didn't make the cheap foul you talked about earlier, but she gave good pressure and forced a turnover there. 6:20 to play in the fourth period. Mustangs lead at 48-25.
Looks like we're kind of running a five out.
Long shot over by Georgia Caroline Self for 3. It was Georgia Caroline, wasn't it?
Yes,
I thought it was her, and then I looked up. Her and Maddox were both standing there, so I wasn't sure if I'd
Caroline.
made a mistake. Central Hinds brings it down the court. 6 minutes to play in the game. Ball's going to be lost off her hand over the end line. The Mustangs ball, leading 51-25.
Sarah Presley's going to take a break. Got Carly Aldridge just checked into the game.
Carly Aldridge in the game. Again, the Mustangs sit 2 deep in the corners, 2 out high. Carly Aldridge puts up a 3. Rebound claimed on the backside by Central Hinds is number 5, Jolie Brown. 3-pointer by 23. Madison Moe on the way. She's going to be fouled by Avery Howard. Elise Howard.
Yeah.
Again, the Howard girls got me again.
Elise
Second foul on her. She looked around like, I didn't do that. (51-25). First free throw good. Make it 51-26. 5:34 to play in the fourth period. 3 shots on this free throws. She was at 3-point range when she's shooting. Second free throw good. She's got a pretty backspin on that ball when she shoots it.
A lot of arch.
A lot of arch to it, and it just falls right through the net.
Yeah.
Doesn't even touch the rim at all. Coming in the game will be Millie Moses replacing Madeline Maddox. I brag on her, and then she misses one. Yep. Rebound was claimed by Central Hinds. They get a basket back up to claim the next rebound. The ball's tipped away by Millie Moses. Georgia Caroline Self comes out with it running over to Elise Howard. Elise spots Avery Howard on the backside. Making sure I got the Howard name right then. I got to look at my list.
Oh, that was pretty.
Central Hinds brings it back down. That was a pretty pass across court to find an open one and unselfish. Long rebound claimed out high by Central Hinds. Ball lost by her. Elise Howard got a breakaway all by herself, makes the basket. Make it 55-27 with 4:50 to play.
They have definitely just kind of stopped running their offense and were able to step in those passing lanes.
Yep. Got a 3-pointer hit by number 5 for them, Jolie Brown. To make it a 55-30 game with 4:30 to play in the fourth period. Mustangs again are set up in that. Now Carly Aldridge going to shoot the 3 from outside. Good. Oh, excuse me. That's Avery Howard.
They are similar height and build.
I looked at the ponytail and it got me there. I
Yeah.
thought it was her. I looked at the hair more than I did the number, and I didn't get the wrong Howard that time. I got the whole wrong girl. Shot by 23, no good. Avery Howard pulls down the rebound. She's taking it coast to coast. She wasn't going to stop till she got there. To be a foul on number 23, Madison Moe. I believe it's her 3rd of the game.
Now Avery's mad she didn't finish the shot there and draw the and one, but she's going to go to the one.
First free throw off the front of the rim.
Got some substitution. Mason McClellan, Maggie Jennings. Lola will be coming in for Avery shooting.
Make it. I just saw all those text messages about the
Yeah.
hummings and Mr. B. I hopefully got that turned
Yeah,
down because it was humming in my ear too. I
Yeah.
gave him a thumbs up when it
We
happened.
gotta
Electrical
fix it.
interference. I'll fix
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Between games.
He says he can fix it between games.
Mr. B
he
is-
can do it all.
he
can do
is
it
the
all.
man.
If anybody can fix it, it's Mr. Banu.
He can do it.
Bill, these are the things that before Mr. Banu came, we would be like, well, too bad, we don't know how to fix it.
Yep. Mustangs get it down low to Millie Moses. She hands it off to Lola Harris. Her shot's blocked. Claimed by Central Hinds coming up. 59-30 with 3:25 to play in the fourth period. Central Hinds running the weave. 11's going to take it down the lane, throw up a attempted shot, and blocked by the Mustangs. Goes over the inland, be Central Hinds' ball. Underneath the goal.
Got somebody coming in the gym. Looks like St. Joe.
Maybe. Dressed in
teams.
green and all. That's at St. Joe Heritage Plays St. Joe. Shot no good. Missed by Central Hinds. Rebound by Lola Harris on the backside. Mustangs, all the rest of them are running down the court. Carly Aldridge gets in the corner, back to Lola Harris, puts up the basket, goes over the rim, misses everything. Rebound claimed on the backside by Grayson Lancaster. Ball's going to be kicked. One official went to the other end. One official called it green. I think it was off the foot of the white. Central Hinds is going to get a substitution and bring in Macy Curtis. They get it down in the low block. Playing defense for the Mustangs there is Mason McClellan that had come in the game. Maggie Jennings is in the game for the Mustangs. Got a shot, no good. Ball's tipped and claimed by Carly Aldridge. Rebound out quickly to Millie Moses to Lola Harris. Lola's running, puts up a shot, won't go. Ball rebound claimed on the backside by Millie Moses. Gonna have a whistle, what we're gonna call. I believe they called that on, I couldn't tell if the official put up a 3 or a 5. Let's see if both of them are in the game. We're gonna give it to number 3.
3, yeah. Process of elimination.
First free throw off the rim, rolled around and in. Good by Lola Harris. Second free throw up, good. Good shots there by Lola Harris. Make it 61-30 with 2:15 to play in the fourth period. Central Hinds kicks it back out. Long three-point shot off the front of the rim. Rebound again, claimed by Central Hinds. Shots up offside the rim, no good. Forward's going to put it back up, going to get a foul on Lola Harris on number 4.
You think the three-point lines we have drawn on the court confuses them a little bit? Though we've seen some deeper threes than you're used to, you know, but the white line is so much more prominent. I want to tell them, you can step up like 2 feet.
Yep. First free throw, no good. And you got to add this volleyball painted on the court as well, too, so it's a lot of lines out there. Beautiful gymnasium here.
It really is.
At Mississippi Valley State. Rebound claimed by Central High after missed free throws, and Tierney Cronin puts it in. Cronin. Mustangs swinging around. Lola Harris and Millie Moses swapping. Maggie Jennings cutting through the lane, then couldn't get the pass to her. We're going to get an offensive foul, I believe, on Maggie Jennings. So Maggie gets her mark in the scorebook with a foul. We got the Mustangs boys coming up next to play the Central Hinds boys. We're here at the Delta Duels Classic on the campus of Mississippi Valley State, hosted by Delta Streets. Three-point shot off the front of the rim. Rebound claimed by Lola Harris on the backside. Pushes it out to Millie Moses running. Millie shoots a layup, gets the basket. Make it 63-32 with 1:15 to play in the fourth period. Again, Pill Academy boys will play Central Hinds boys immediately following this game.
Yes.
Then later tonight, Heritage Academy will play St. Joseph, boys and girls. Millie Moses again on another breakaway. She's going to get pushed by number 3 on the shot. We'll get 2 free throws here. But Heritage Academy will play St. Joseph boys and girls following the Mustangs, and at 6:30 tonight, Houston High School will play J.Z. George High School boys and girls. Final game of the night here is Delta Streets versus Bio Academy. It's an $8 pass for all day to enter the games. Mustangs will be back here tomorrow afternoon, scheduled at a 3:15 start with our girls to play Ingomar High School, and the boys are scheduled at a 4:30 start to play Grace Christian. Mustangs missed the free throws, rebound, put back up, not good. Attempting the shot for the Mustangs was Mason McClellan.
A lot of good basketball here the next couple days. This is fun to be close to home and have all these teams here.
Greenville Christian boys will play Grace Baptist after we play tomorrow. And then the final game tomorrow night is Lanier High School out of Jackson versus Starkville High School. 6A basketball in the public school ranks. Ought to be some good basketball.
Yeah.
If you like watching good high school basketball, I encourage you to come out to Mississippi Valley State. Beautiful gymnasium. Good basketball being played. Mustang girls lead at 64-32 with 25 seconds to play in the game.
Like we said tonight, this afternoon the boys will be down a couple of starters with the flu, and another one or two are not going to be 100%, but nonetheless we will play on and enjoy the afternoon.
That's what ball stolen by Maggie Jennings, thrown out, eventually turned back over by the Mustangs. Rebound claimed by Carly Aldridge. Quickly out down to Mason McClellan. She heaves it from half court. That's going to make your final score 64-32. Mustangs started slow on the day and turned around and came back, scored 6 points in the first quarter and ended up with 64 in the game. Here's Suresh with some stats.
Well, Sarah Presley Howard with her career high with 18 points. Her previous career high was 16 points in the last game, so I guess that means she'll be scoring 20 tomorrow with that little transition there. But Sarah Presley with 18, Elise Howard with 15, and Avery Howard with 13. 46 of our points scored by the Howard sisters. Madeline Maddox in limited action scored 7 points, and Georgia Caroline with 6 points. The bulk of our scoring. We also had 4 points by Millie Moses and 2 points by Lola Harris. Nice performance by the Lady Mustangs, distributed scoring, and it looks good. We're looking good right now.
It did. Thank you, Suresh, for keeping the stats. The girls started a little slow, came back good. Something I saw there at Shelby at the end after they all shook hands. The girls, some of them were standing out there and visiting and pointing to the parents in the stands from each team. So you can see some friendships have been developed somewhere down the road there. It's good to see that kind of sportsmanship afterwards.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. That's the best part of playing sports, and I see that with my own is the relationships they've built across the state. It's a lot of fun.
We're going to shut it down a minute. Mr. B is going to try to clean up some noise and sounds, and Scott Curtin, I'll be back to bring you the boys' game. Thank you for joining in.
got a little different lineup tonight, Bill. Got some sickness. I think Drew and John Heston, neither one are here.
That's correct from what I've been told. So starting tonight for the Mustangs will be Lamar Lewis, Jacob Laws, Cameron Lee, Preston Blaylock, and Jack Reichley. Starting for Central Hinds will be 0, Jordan Jeffries, a senior, 2, Nash Durr, a junior, 3, Joey Navarro, a senior, 10, Riley Oaks, a senior, and 23, Hayden Coombe, a senior. Tips controlled by Central Hinds. Hand me that water down there, that's mine. Before you pick it up by mistake, drink the wrong one. Central Hinds has got it out. Mustangs open up in the 1-3-1 defense that they've played most of the year. Central Hinds gets it underneath the back guy. It's going to be lost off his hands, goes out of bounds, be the Mustangs. Lamar Lewis was playing that part back in the 1-3-1 on the back end. Number 10, they got it over him, lost the ball. Ball's tipped away by Central Hinds on the bring up. 0 loses the ball, comes out. Number 2 kicks it back to 0, drives it down the baseline, gonna miss the rebound. Rebound came by Cameron Lewis on the backside. He brings it out running, stops, passes it back to Jacob Laws. Central Hinds was trying to trap, get it by him. Cameron Lewis for 2-pointer from the left side, good. 7:05 to play in the first period. Mustangs take the lead. Did I say Lewis? I thought I said Lee. I apologize. I thought I said Lee. Okay. Ball's thrown down in the lane, stolen by Britt Reichley. Jacob Laws gets it out to Britt, taps it back to him, bringing it up. It's Cameron Lee. Gets it to Blaylock. Throws a long court pass over, going to be a turnover on the Mustangs out of bounds. I think Preston may have been starting to panic a little bit there at the 10-second call, threw it long. Mustangs couldn't claim it.
Preston's first start of the year, he might be a little nervous, but he's a good passer. I've watched him last year, really good passer.
As you said, we've got some starters out. Flew a long 3-pointer, goes over the back of the backboard, no good, attempted by Central Hinds. 6:21 to play in the first period. Mustangs lead it. Got a traveling call on the Mustangs coming up to court. Another turnover by the Mustangs. Central Hinds swing, the Mustangs stay. Ball stolen by Britt Reichley in the pass. I couldn't tell what defense the Mustangs were in. Britt gets it out down the court to Jacob Laws, loses it, going to go off Lamar Lewis's hand.
I thought they were still in the 1-3-1 like you said earlier, but you got to watch their big guy, number 10, getting behind the defense. That's their game plan, I think, is to get it to him down low, and he's getting behind our defense.
Mustangs take a timeout there. I assume that ball must have been off Central Hinds in with the Mustangs taking the timeout.
I think Nelson Hodges is on the bench. I see him there, but he was sick for a couple days, so I assume they're going to take it easy with him.
Mignon told me that he was sick, would be dressed out, but not at
full capacity.
Not at full capacity. Drew Lim and John Heston are not here.
Nelson at diminished capacity is still pretty good.
Yep. Mustangs are trapping there. Got a 3-pointer on the way by Central Hinds. Mustangs didn't block out. Jacob Laws does a good job to wrestle the ball away from number 10. It'll be a jump ball called on it. Be Mustangs ball on the end line. Central Hinds is trapping full court. Lamar Lewis is going to walk again, won it on it. Lamar
been plagued by that all year. Both junior high and high school Mustangs been plagued by that little shuffle.
Yep, Knowles is going to enter the game for the Mustangs. Lamar Lewis is going to sit at the bench. Coach Prather is going to talk to him a minute about him shuffling his feet. Long pass broken up by Jacob Laws.
No way he could have known it, but that ball was nobody back there to catch it.
Yeah, it would have been if he'd have just let it go over the inline, it would have been good. Ball's inbounded up top of the key, back over the side. Central Hinds is going to lose it over the inline or sideline. Mustangs inbound it. Comes into Preston Blaylock. Long court pass to Knowles underneath the goal. Basket good. Mustangs take a 4-0 lead with 5:16 to play. Good, as you said, Preston Blaylock's a good passer. He saw it there, got it ball down the court to him, and gets the basket. Preston Blaylock comes up and plays good defense on the way back. Tips the ball over the sideline to deny Central Hinds from advancing it quickly.
Don't know how Ryan got that open, but he was all by himself.
He was. Again, the defense that we're running, letting the guy get loose in the back, we did a good job recovering, getting back to him there. Got a traveling call. Zero shuffled his feet with 4:54 to play in the first period. Mustangs will get it at the end line, leading 4-0. No fouls called in the game yet. Britt Reichley gets it over Jacob Laws. Cameron Lee shot three-point good. Mustangs will take a 7-0 lead with 4:40 to play in the first period. Central Hinds will bring it up. Mustangs are, I guess it's a 1-3-1, Scott. I can't tell what they're saying. They're sloughing back to almost like a 1-2-2 right there at the end. Long shot, gonna go, rebound, gonna be Central Hinds player grabs it, throws it back off Knowles, out of bounds, be Central Hinds' ball. It's hard to figure out the defense. It's some type zone. I can't tell if it's 1-3-1.
I think it is a 1-2-2 that time, or at least
Yeah.
if either
it
that
wound
or
up that way.
could be a 1-3-1 with Law shadowing their big guy number 10.
Yeah.
But he's out of the game now, so we'll see what they get into.
Get along it.
Looking more like a traditional 2-3 now.
Yep. Got a shot that hits the net. Ball's tapped by Central Hinds, claimed by Preston Blaylock. Gets challenged over the nose. Pulls it back up. Britt Reichley, top of the key. Kick it down to Jacob Laws in the corner. Mustangs get it to Britt Reichley in the lane. Britt splits two guys, tries to go up. Gonna draw a foul. Gonna call it on 25. Is that 25 or 23 maybe? There's 25 in the game, but
not one on our roster.
I don't have a 25 on the roster. Whoever 25 is has got the first foul of the game. Free throw by Britt Reichley is good. Second free throw attempt coming. Misses. Jacob Laws tips it back out, but claimed by Central Hinds. Gets the top of the key. Britt cuts it off. They swing it back out high. It's a 2-3, but more of a matchup 2-3 than a true zone. I think Britt's going to pick up his first foul of the game. One foul each now, 3:16 mark in the first period. Mustangs lead this thing 8-0. Get it down in the low blocks at 25. Knowles does a good job cutting him off. Cameron Lee comes from the backside, tips the ball away, eventually claimed by the Mustangs. Preston Blaylock fumbles the ball, but gets it back to Britt Reichley. He spots Knowles on the breakaway on the backside. That's twice. He's got open once on the short end of the court and once with a long pass, but got open on the backdoor cut, score a basket, make it 10-0.
A good ball movement there by the Mustangs, finding that open layup.
Five shoots a three-pointer from the left side, no good. Britt Reichley blocks out his man, comes out, gets the rebound, stops. Gonna give it to Cameron Lee to walk it up. 2:40 to play in the first period. Mustangs lead it 10-0. Get it to Britt Reichley. Britt stops at the free throw line, puts up a shot off the back of the rim, no good. Thought Britt was going to go make one of those bad fouls there after he missed a shot. He did back off finally. 2:25 to play in the first period. Mustangs lead at 10-0 here at the campus of Mississippi Valley State University, playing in the Delta Duels Classic. 25 gets position, gets away, gets going up for the shot. Britt Reichley fouls and be Britt's second of the game.
Yeah, Britt slapped at that. I hate to see these guys slapping at the ball. It's a kind of a red flag to the referee. So hey, I'm fouling.
Yep. First free throw missed.
Grayson Jones with his first action of the night.
Grayson Jones will come in and replace Britt Reichley. Second free throw good, make it 10-1 with 2:14 to play. Cameron Lee's got it, being contested, trapped out front, gets it into Grayson Lee, back out to nose, three-pointer long, no good. Rebound is going to go out of bounds over the sideline. Central Hinds will inbound it. Central Hinds got it. Mustangs matching up on the defense. Long pass across the court. We got to pull down a three, pulls up, misses a two. Rebound claimed by 5 and put back up by the Mustangs. Ryan Knowles gets it into Grayson Jones down in the lane. He's going to travel. Central Hinds will walk it back up the court. Got a whistle, 3 seconds on Central Hinds down in the basket, blocked. Mustangs have it on line, 1:18 to play in the first period, leading 10-3. Knowles passes it back to Cameron Lee. Like to lost it. Cameron claims it. Gonna get a foul on number 4 on it.
4 sophomores on the floor right now and 1 senior for the Mustangs.
Mustangs again are playing shorthanded with some flu running through the team. Preston Blaylock inbound it to Laws. Back out top. Mustangs are trying to get it to Grayson Jones. He gets a breakaway and gets a layup to make it a 12-3 game with 50 seconds to play in the first period. Rebound shot missed, claimed back by Central Hinds as number 20. Got a whistle and a traveling call. I couldn't see the official for the bar in front of me.
Yeah, he was travel. They got the same problem we do apparently.
Get it into Jacob Laws, back out to Cameron Lee. Coach Prather's arguing on the walk call. They call a walking on Cameron. Coach Prather's hollering across the court. He did not move his left foot.
Yeah, I didn't see much either. Might have slid it a little bit, but the thing is, once they get to looking for one player doing that, they just kind of key in on it because he's done it so often that they're going to watch for it.
Yep, well, I agree with Coach Prather on that one. I didn't see him move his foot.
Well, he did walk there.
And traveling on number 4 for Central Hinds. We got 16.2 seconds to play in the first period. Mustangs lead at 12-3.
Need to be aware of the clock. I'm not sure they are.
Mustangs turn it over. Got a run out. 5 does a good job passing it over. Ball's going to be blocked by Grayson Jones over the inline with 3/10 of a second left to play. Grayson did a good job recovering back there. Their guy did a good pass on the breakaway to block that shot over the inline. Central Hinds inbounded, shots on the way, no good, misses everything. So that's going to end your first period. Mustangs lead at 12 fouls, 1 on number 4, Kent MacArthur, and 1 on number 25, who we do not know is by their roster. They run a quick time in between quarters here as we're moving through this tournament. Again, said we're at the Delta Duels Classic on the campus of Mississippi Valley State. Some good basketball being played out here today. Started this morning at 11 o'clock. Starkville Academy played Winona High School boys and girls. Pillow Academy is now playing Central Hinds boys and girls. Following us will be Heritage Academy versus St. Joseph boys and girls. Then 6:30 tonight, Houston High School versus J.Z. George High School boys and girls. And then the final game tonight will be at 8:30, Delta Streets against Bio Academy. One $8 ticket will get you in for all-day basketball. Tomorrow, Mustangs will play Ingomar girls at 3:15. Grace Christian boys at 4:15. There will be a game at 2 o'clock, Holly Springs in front of it versus Clinton Christian. And then 2 games following us tomorrow night, Greenville Christian versus Grace Baptist. And then Lanier High School versus Starkville High School. Mustangs turn it over. Central Hinds will bring it back up to court. Come back with Cameron Lee, Preston Blaylock, Grayson Jones in, Ryan Knowles, and Jacob Laws, and they're going to score a basket down and draw the foul. 25 will go through the free throw line for them. They call that on Knowles, I believe, didn't he?
I don't know.
13 is what he looked like. He put up 1 and a 3 on his hand. Officials give the fouls to the other side. They're not announced, so sometimes it's hard to see. They don't put it on the scoreboard. I missed another foul at the start of this because I got 4 on the board now.
Yeah, you called a turnover when Preston actually was going for a steal. They had the ball and Preston was going for a steal, and they
okay, yeah.
Knowles with 2 more.
14-5 with 7:15 to play. Central Hinds passes around, drives it down the lane, penetrates, is going to draw the foul. Be called on number 4. Jacob Laws, his first foul of the game. 5 fouls.
I got him with 2, but now I could have added him. I could have given him an extra one.
Do you have Britt Reichley with 2?
I have Britt Reichley with 2. I have Knowles with 1, Lee with 1. Do we have 6?
No, we have 5.
And I didn't give somebody extra 5.
I think Jacob Laws has only got 1.
Okay.
I've got Ryan Knowles with 1, Blaylock with 1, Reichley with 2, and Jacob Laws with 1. 5 on the board. Ball's tipped around, fouling rate.
Now he's got 2.
I think he's got 2 now. He was battling hard for that rebound. The ball just kept tipping in the air, and he never quit. Coming in, Ryan Knowles comes back in. No, excuse me. Jack Kirk comes in the game to replace him after 2 fouls. Basket hit. Then they've closed it to a 14-9 lead. They've scored 6 points, and the Mustangs have scored 2 in this period. Mustangs get it down. Ryan Knowles tries to attempt to pass. Ball's tipped away by them. Ball's going to go off the end line.
I think that's our ball. Yeah, nice hustle there by Preston.
They're going to call it green. It went off Preston.
Okay, well, he pointed that way.
He raised his hand straight up in the air and hollered green.
Okay.
He didn't.
I
don't think he knew which way he wanted to point it, but he knew what color it was. Got a 3-pointer from the outside, no good. Again, the rebound tapped back in, and we're not blocking out on that backside and letting them come in and get it. Shot no good. Rebound claimed on the backside again, no block out. 20 for a 3-pointer, no good. Rebounds tapped out again. Cameron Lee finally pulls that one down, out running with it. Cameron's going to take it to the goal and going to get it shot blocked. Central Hinds will bring it back up at the 6-minute mark in the second period. Mustangs lead at 14-9. Central Hinds kicks it over. 3:20 is standing on the out-of-bounds line. As Shelby brought up in the game earlier, Scott, there's a lot of lines down on that court.
It really is.
You got 3 3-point lines. You got some volleyball lines. You got a under the goal defensive circle for both boys and girls on it. Jack Kirk's going to take it down the lane, missed the shot, but draw the foul.
I tell you, though, this is a beautiful gym. Beautiful floor, beautiful seats. This is just a nice place.
It is, number 5. Mustangs have been traveling to Oxford for the last few years for a Thanksgiving week tournament. Great to be close to home, and this is a beautiful gymnasium in, and Jack's first free throw is no good.
No legs.
Next one off the front of the rim. Rebound claimed by Central Hinds. They're out rebounding us a bunch lately.
We have had very few rebounds, or either I'm missing a lot of them, but we've had very few.
13 going to drive the lane and lay it in for a basket to make it a 14-11 game and closed it to a 3-point game. Mustangs led it by 9 at the end of the first period. Scored 2 points this period. Central Hinds has scored 8. Nose is going to put up a long three-pointer from outside. Rebound claimed on the backside by Central Hinds. Mustangs didn't have anybody down underneath to rebound. He's going to drive. He's cut off, but still gets the basket. Grayson Jones had position to cut him off, kind of gave it up, and the boy went on up and made the basket. I think if Grayson would have stood at the ground, he would have got a charging call. Mustangs turn it over, get the on-court pass, break out. Coach Prather is going to call a timeout. Yeah. Central Hinds takes a 15-14 lead with 4:50 play in the second period.
Big run there by Central Hinds. Some of our youth, I think, started to show up. Looks like Nelson's going to come in the game for the first time, trying to get some more experience out there. Jacob Law's back in, Nelson back in. Nelson in
for the first time.
Yeah, the first time.
Britt Reichley is going to come back in, and Lamar Lewis.
You got your starting. Actually, Britt didn't start the game, did
Nope,
he?
nope. Yes, Britt did today. He didn't last week, but Britt did. You started with Lamar Lewis, Jacob Laws.
Nelson's taking Preston's place.
Cameron Lee.
That's a foul.
He just about knocked him down. Britt Reichley gets it over the half-court line. Nelson Hodges down in the corner. Jacob Laws fakes a three, swings it around. Nelson back to the top of the key to Lamar Lewis. Into Britt Reichley at the free throw line. Puts up the shot off the backboard. Good. Mustangs have reclaimed the lead 16-15. Better offensive set that time for the Mustangs.
Steal.
Ball stolen by Lamar Lewis. Running down the court, they got 2-on-2. Cut it off. Cameron Lee back for a three-pointer from outside. No good. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds by Central Hinds player. Number 25, the unknown player. Nelson Hodges inbounds it to Cameron Lee on the left side. No good. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound claimed on the backside. That Lamar Lewis does a good job of stealing the long pass down the court. He misses a layup or shot from front of the rim. Gets his own rebound. Nelson Hodges is going to be fouled by number 4. Kent MacArthur for them. If I'm correct, it'll be his second. Central Hinds is going to make a wholesale substitution of 5 players. 3:52 to play in the second period. Mustangs lead at 16-15. Ball was tempted to throw into Britt Reichley. He's going to lose it and goes on the floor, gets it back. Out to Jacob Laws. Nelson Hodges is going to walk. Another turnover there by the Mustangs. Nelson Hodges tips a long pass away. Ball's going to be claimed by Lamar Lewis. Lamar gets the ball knocked away from him, gets it back. Cameron Lee's out wide, doesn't take the three. Cross court to Nelson Hodges. Nelson back over to Cameron. Cameron goes to the elbow, pulls up a two-pointer, scores it, make it 18-15. 3:20 to play in the second period. Whoa. Number 10 came down, just gave Britt a big chest bump down there. 2 goes for a long three from the other side. The rebound is tipped around. 10 claims it. Britt goes and takes it away from him. Cameron Lee, he's driving. Gets it over to Lamar Lewis. Lamar likes to lose the ball. Gets it way out extended on his dribble. Gets it into Britt Reichley. Britt gets his guy off his feet, spins the other way and lays it up. He gave number 10 a good fake, spun back the other way, laid it in for a 2-point basket. 2:35 to play in the second period. Central Hinds back down. I'd say it's a 2-3 defense we're in now with more of a matchup. Central Hinds lost it, tried to throw it off a Mustang player. Jacob Laws claims it. Cameron Lee's going to bring it up for the Mustangs over half court. Nelson Hodges gets the ball, number 2, tries to run through him and get it. They're going to call him for a foul. It'll be the first foul on Nash Durr that I have. 5 fouls against Central Hinds, 6 fouls on the Mustangs. The Mustangs were close to a backcourt on that one. On the pass in, but they get the feed over in time. Britt Reichley at the top of the key, got his man going to drive him. Kicks it back out to Jacob Laws for a 3 off the backboard, no good. Rebound claimed by Central Hinds on the backside. Number 0, Jordan Jeffries. He's running coast to coast. Kicks it out in the left corner, and 23 is going to travel. Mustangs lead at 20-15 with 1:47 to play in the second period. Mustangs had fallen back behind, had a lot of youth in with the sickness on the team, and Coach Prather got some more experiences. Lamar Lewis makes a great cut down the lane. He went to the top of the key. His man went out there to cut off a pass. Lamar saw it, cut back to the right, got him a layup and an and-one potential for an old-fashioned three-point play. Didn't get who they called that one on. Do you know?
I didn't. I'm failing on the fouls.
It's hard to see. They shield us from it. I couldn't see the number, and I wasn't real sure who got it.
Mustangs secure the offensive rebound, though. Get another shot at it for the 4-point play possibility.
Man-to-man pressure on Jacob Laws out high. Cameron Lee, three-pointer, top of the key. Good. That was beyond that third three-point line, Scott. So
that's that 5-point play there.
Yeah, it should be 5. 3 lines there. We made it from the wide one. 1:05 to play in the first period. Mustangs have taken it back to a 25-15 lead. They get inside. Cameron Lee's going to get called from coming from behind.
I got 3 on him now. Is that correct? Is that what you got?
On Cameron Lee, no, that'd be Cameron's first. You got 2 on Jacob Laws close to him. I think you're getting Jacob and Cameron's mixed up.
No, I'm not. I know what I'm doing. I know what I did wrong.
Yeah.
I got you. So it's just 1.
Yep. That's the 7th foul on the Mustang. We got 2 on Laws, 1 on Cameron, 1 on Ryan, 1 on Blaylock, and 2 on Britt. Number 10, Briley Oaks will be at the line for Central Hinds. Free throw no good. Rebound claimed by Britt Reichley. Cameron Lee pushing it up the court, trying to drive. Is going to get a blocking foul on number 23 for them. Be Hagan Kumbi's first foul. I assume, I'm not sure who that unknown. But that's the 7th foul on Central Hinds. Free throw no good by Cameron Lee. Long rebound claimed by Central Hinds. The guy passed it behind his back. We almost stole it. 3's got a breakaway. We're going to get a blocking call on Britt Reichley. That'll be Britt's 3rd foul of the game. Britt was just about a half step slow getting there. 44.7 seconds to go. Nelson Hodges will, they're going to be a 2-shot and foul. Nelson will have to wait till after the first free throw come in. 8 fouls on the Mustangs. First free throw off the rim and no good. Nelson's going to come in and replace Britt Reichley, who has 3 fouls in this first half. Second free throw attempt on the way. Off the side of the rim, no good. Reclaimed by Nelson. A rebound claimed by Nelson Hodges. He lost a dribble. Had to get some help to come back to him. Cameron Lee gets it. Going to push it up over half court. Mustangs running a motion offense with a double low. Swing it out around. Preston Blaylock back in the game up high. Over to Nelson Hodges. Nelson drives it down the lane, puts it up and gets the basket. Make it 27-16. 19 seconds to go in the second period. Mustangs had fallen behind 15-14 and come back and stretched it out to a 27-16 lead. 10's going to go in and going to have a jump ball. Cameron Lee hit the deck on it. Official call a jump ball. Coach from Central Hinds not happy about the call. Ball's quickly down to Preston Blaylock, shoots a three off the backboard, no good. Long rebound claimed by Central Hinds in the first half. Coach is out on the court asking the official about that call. The referee saying he got both hands on it. But the Mustangs had led the first period 12-3. Fooled around, fell behind 15-14. Coach Prather put some of his veteran players back in. The Mustangs go on a 13-2 run there to end that second period.
Yeah, Cam Lee's going to lead your Mustangs with 10, it looks like. Ryan Knowles with 4. Nelson with 2. Britt with 5. Grayson with 2. And Lewis with 2.
So the Mustangs had a lot of youth in there while Central Hinds made a run at them. And the Mustangs did a good job with the youth in it. We're going to take a little break and be back in just a minute. All right, we're back live. Got a minute to go till we start the third period. Mustangs lead at 27-16 here against Central Hinds. Mustangs are going to start the third period with Jacob Laws with 2 fouls, Cameron Lee 1 foul, Ryan Knowles 1, Preston Blaylock 1, and Britt Reichley 3. Central Hinds has Nash Durr with 1 foul, Joey Navarro with 1 foul, Kent MacArthur with 2, Dawson Oakes with 1, and Hagan Coombe with 1. Mustangs are going to come back out with Nelson Hodges, Cameron Lee, Lamar Lewis, Preston Blaylock, and Jacob Laws with the start. Again, missing tonight is Drew Lamb and John Heston Powers. Hope they're both feeling better. If they're listening in and watching, hope you feel good enough to do that.
I hope we don't make you sicker.
Yep. The Mustangs open back up in what would be a 2-3 kind of matchup defense. Got a long three-pointer on the other side and missed everything. Ball claimed on the backside by Cameron Lee. Quickly down to Nelson Hodges. Lamar Lewis fakes a three-pointer. On the other side, the official had to look close to the line to see where they got it. Jacob Laws gets a rebound back, gets a little quick pass to Lamar Lewis to get in a lay-in basket to make it 29-16 with 7:20 to play in the third period. Again, we don't have the scoreboard on the clock. Ball stolen by the Mustangs. Preston Blaylock got a runaway and missed a layup. Missed the next shot in there the Mustangs did. The ball was claimed back out top. Cameron Lee going to put up a 3 off the front of the rim. Ball is claimed by Central Hinds, but Lamar Lewis does a good job of getting his hands in there to get a tie-up ball. Be Mustangs ball.
A lot of extra opportunities there not to get any points, but still got the possession of the ball.
Still do. Cameron Lee's going to shoot a 3 from the left side. No good. Rebound claimed on the backside by Central Hinds. Central Hinds swings it around. Mustangs got I assume it was a traveling call. Official pointed the other way, but I never saw what he called. He was quick at it, whatever he did. It's the only thing, wasn't a foul call.
Yeah, didn't call a foul.
Or either had to step on the inline one. Maybe I missed a hand signal down to the line. The inline's kind of deceiving a little bit here. Mustangs turn it over. Lamar Lewis trying to pass it across to Cameron Lee, and the ball stolen. 20's going to drive it down the lane. Missed the shot. Jacob Laws hits the floor. Nothing called. Three-point shot, no good. Jacob Laws claims the rebound. Quickly out to Nelson Hodges, bringing it up to court. Nelson gets harassed there. Got a trap at the top of the key. Cameron Lee throws it away. Got too long a pass. Central Hinds is going to turn it over.
Yeah, so they're setting this trap up out here deep and then forced him to throw that long pass, leaving the appearance that Lewis is open over there in the corner, and they're anticipating and picking it off. Got to watch that.
Yep. Mustangs beat the trap that time, get it down to Preston Blaylock in the corner, shoots a 3, no good. Rebound claimed on the backside. Ball is eventually stolen away by Preston Blaylock. He's going to go out of bounds after he steals it away, taps it away. Be Central Hinds ball at midcourt. 5:52 to play in the third period. Mustangs lead at 29-16. They've scored 2 points in the third period. Central Hinds has not scored any in the first 3 minutes. Got a walking call.
I was talking to one, I don't remember who it was, but the walk is the call du jour.
Yeah.
They've called it a lot.
They have. Got a timeout by the Mustangs, a full one by Coach Prather with 5:43 to play in the third period. Mustangs have scored 2 points in this third period. Central Hinds has scored none. No fouls have been called in the third period yet. So as Scott and I were saying earlier, it's a beautiful gymnasium out here at Mississippi Valley. And if you like high school basketball, it's a great venue to come. There's plenty of open seats. It's an $8 all-day pass to get in. There'll be games all the way to 8:30. A scheduled tip-off of Delta Street's Bio Academy tonight. There's 5 more games to follow us tonight. Heritage Academy versus St. Joseph, boys and girls. Houston High School versus J.Z. George High School, boys and girls. And then Delta Street, who is the host of this Delta Duels Classic will play Bio Academy tonight. Ball starts tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. Holly Springs High School versus Clinton Christian Boys. Then the Pillow Academy girls will play Ingomar High School. And then the Pillow Academy boys will play Grace Christian. Following that will be Greenville Christian versus Grace Baptist. And then Lanier High School versus Starkville High School scheduled 7 o'clock tip-off tomorrow night.
I'm told that Ingomar matchup with Pillow is going to be a good one. I'm hearing that they're a good basketball school.
Ingomar is a basketball school. I had the privilege of going to college with some folks that had played at Ingomar and stuff. They don't play football. Yeah, it had a beautiful pass down into Lamar Lewis going for the layup, gets fouled on the shot. But, yeah, Ingomar, they do not play football. They play basketball, and they are a basketball school. Their girls are 6-1 right now, as I looked up on the internet this morning. So it could be a matchup. You get up in that Union County part of Mississippi, and you got Ingomar, East Union, West Union, and Myrtle out of that county, and there's some good basketball in that county. Lamar Lewis's free throw, second one no good, first one was good. Rebound claimed by Central Hinds. I was talking to Coach a little earlier today when I got here, and he had done some scouting on some video of them, and he said they had one girl that could really light it up. So we had some girls down with some flu complications and sickness. Played a little slow today, so hopefully they'll feel better tomorrow, be at full speed. Preston Blaylock drives, gets cut off, trying to find somebody to pass it to. I got to Cameron Lewis, top of the key, resets his offense. Mustangs run the motion out to low blocks. Preston Blaylock almost thought Nelson Hodges' guy was going to jump the route. Preston realized it, cut it off. Jacob Laws gets it in the block and gets a reverse back. Again, kind of what Britt Reichley did. Took his guy to one side. The guy overplayed him, and he reversed it back and got the two-point basket. Make it 32-16, 4:30 to play in the third period. Got a number 5 for a long three-pointer. Rebounds battle in underneath. Eventually tipped over to a Central Hinds guy. Three-pointer no good. Rebound on the backside. Guy may have been over Cameron Lee's back again. The ball's tipped out again. Central Hinds claimed it. They've gotten 3 rebounds down on this trip. 5 puts up a shot. Long rebound comes out to the free throw line. Came by Central Hinds. They're fourth with the layup. Kind of got too far under the goal. Cameron Lee's trying to drive. He's going to get an offensive foul shoved off with his arm. Be the second foul on Cameron Lee. Second foul quickly for the Mustangs here. 2 on the Mustangs in this third period, 1 on Central Hinds. Yeah, earlier we talked about the girls' game, green and gold, like our green and gold, and green and gold's winning the boards right there then. 2 drives it down the lane, challenges Britt Reichley, come back in, gets it over him, scores a basket, make it 32-18. 3:25 to play in the third period. Mustangs again run the screens out to low block on the motion. Get it out to Jacob Laws. He tries to drive. Going to be off the green over the line. He was harassed pretty good, but Green taps it over the inline. Be Mustangs ball on the inline.
Matthew Ryan Smith making his first appearance, number 14, coming in, throwing it in for the Mustangs.
Cameron Lee going to shoot the three-pointer off the front of the rim out there. I'm wondering if the lines are messing him up a little bit, which is college and which is high school, and if he's a step out farther than he thinks with the different lines because he's out past the last one.
Yeah, I think the faded line is going to be the dimmer line. That's the right one, correct?
I'm not really sure. I would think so. That foul's
I think it touches the top of the key. So
yeah.
Foul called on who?
Matthew Ryan Smith. They swing it around, get it in the low post. 25 is going to put it up, miss it. Ryan Knowles is back in the ground. Guy 25 is going to go over his back and get the foul on the rebound. Nope, they're going to call it on 13. Do they have a 13 on the court?
Yeah, they missed that no matter what.
It may have been 23 was holding him. 25 is going out.
Yeah, 25 was over his back, no question about that.
The official held up like 1-3, so I don't know.
Might have been a 2. Well, I don't know.
There's a 23 on the court, but 25 went out. Could either be the second one on 23 or the second one on 25, who we don't know who he is. Mustangs turn it over. Jacob Laws loses. Central Hinds has got a breakaway. Make it 32-18. Central Hinds has scored 4 unanswered points there. Matthew Ryan Smith bringing it up. Ryan knows that. Jacob Laws swings around, gets Britt Reichley open down the lane. He's going to draw the foul. That's going to be on number 2.
Britt open, probably a good foul because he was fixing to get an easy bucket there.
Yeah.
Nice pass into Britt.
First free throw by Britt, good. Make it 33-20. 2:12 to play in the third period. Second free throw off the rim, no good. Going to be tapped over the end line by Central Hinds. Mustangs will get a chance into three-point play this way. Matthew Ryan Smith will inbound it for the Mustangs. Gets it to Britt Reichley, clash in the lane, puts up a left-hander, bounces off the rim, no good. Britt kind of got bumped as he went up, went off his left hand with it. Central Hinds gets a breakaway. Guy doesn't shoot the layup, passes it back out. As the defense had collapsed on him. 25 fakes out, gets us off our feet, goes out. 5's going to go up rebound, going to be fouled on the backside either by 13 or 5. So I'm assuming it's 13 because he puts up 2 hands. Be Ryan Knowles. I can't see his numbers, but he put up 2 hands with numbers on them, so it's not 5. Get a 3-point basket by Central Hinds to tighten it up to 33-23. Matthew Ryan Smith bringing it up for the Mustangs. Cameron Lee finds Jacob Jacob Laws under the goal. I get the names all messed up. Jacob Laws scores that 2-point basket under it. 35-23, 1:20 to play. Got a 3-point shot on the way again for him. Offside rebound claimed by Cameron Lee. Quickly out to Matthew Ryan Smith running. Going to go up for the layup and miss it. He thought he was going to get blocked, just kind of threw that one up, Scott. And rebound claimed by Central Hinds. Ball goes in and out of the rim on a shot by Central Hinds. Rebound claimed by Britt Reichley. Mustangs have gotten a little sloppy here late in this third period. It's 50 seconds to go. Cameron Lee's going to put up a 3-pointer from out front, score, make it 38-23.
That one's outside of all the lines, Bill.
Yep. Official blows the whistle, stops the clock. Don't know if he's got a wet spot on the floor.
What it appears to be.
Coach Prather's brought a towel out there. Official seems like he can't find it. Now he saw it and then he couldn't find it. Anyway, they wipe off the court. Central Hinds will inbound the ball on the inline. 45.4 seconds to play in the third period. Mustangs lead at 38-23. Mustangs picked up some pressure to half court line. Going to get a foul behind for Matthew Ryan Smith on the push, I believe. He's got a 1-up on one hand, so it's got to be Matthew Ryan at 14. I couldn't see his other hand. Got a 3-pointer on the way again from 2. Long rebound off the backside. Again, claimed by Central Hinds, thrown back in off of Matthew Ryan Smith. Player was going out of bounds, turning around, threw it back in on him. 33.4 seconds to play in the third period. Central Hinds inbounded on the line, a long pass. Back court.
That should have been a walk.
Should have been a walk, turned over. Jacob Laws steals it. Matthew Ryan Smith on the run out. Misses a shot again. Jacob Laws follows and gets it and going to draw the foul. Foul should be on number 5. Yep. Be a second, I think. 4 foul on Central Hinds in this period. Mustangs have 5 fouls. 17.1 seconds to play. Mustangs lead at 38-23 with Jacob Laws at the free throw line for 2. First one good. Second free throw good by Jacob Laws. Pretty rotation on that ball. Central Hinds inbounds it. Mustangs picking up some token pressure at midcourt. They try to get it in a little. Due to 5. He's got a layup shot, missed it. Rebound claimed underneath by Cameron Lewis, pushing it out. He's running down the road. Matthew Ryan Smith puts up a shot at the buzzer, no good. Mustangs are going to take a 40-23 lead. That Mustangs score 13 points. Central Hinds scores 7 in that period. 5 fouls on the Mustangs, 4 fouls on Central Hinds in that period. Neither one in the bonus yet. So
Jacob Laws led the Mustangs that period with 6, had 2 field goals and 2 free throws. Just like Lamar had 3 points. Cameron Lee had a 3-pointer. It was good, and Britt went to the line and got 1.
1 out of 2, Britt was on the line. So the Mustangs are going to carry a 17-point lead into the 4th period here in the Mississippi Valley State Gymnasium, the Striblin Harris Court.
All the seats here we talked about, all the seats here are chairback, so if you are wanting to see some basketball, you'll be comfortable.
It is
cool and nice in here.
It is very nice.
I wonder if we can get our home games here.
That'd be. I asked did Delta Street play some home games out here. I'm not sure where Delta Street plays. I know they played a playoff game here one time, I think last year or something. Ball's inbound, and Mustangs are going to come back with Preston Blaylock, Lamar Lewis, Britt Reichley, Cameron Lee, and Nelson Hodges in the game. Staying in the 2-3 zone. Ball is going to be Lamar Lewis, tries to steal it, going to draw the foul from behind. Am I mistaken? That'd be Lamar's first foul.
That's what I've got also. I was looking at yours to see if I was right.
So Mustangs stay in the 2-3 zone, match up. Central Hinds swinging guys across the block, low behind, trying to sleep them in. A long 3-pointer on the way. Rebound is going to be a jump ball between Britt Reichley and 32, Braden Bullock for Central Hinds. The Mustangs ball on the jump ball. Cameron Lee's walking it up. Nelson over to Nelson Hodges. Nelson waits, let his offense get down, takes the ball over half court. Mustangs are running a screen in motion out of the low blocks with this offense. Back to Lamar Lewis, top of the key. Lamar again is going to shuffle his feet. It's about 3 or 4 walking calls on Lamar there on the shuffling. But Central Hinds ball on the side court. .7:13 to play in the 4th period. Mustangs lead at 40-23. Zero fakes a shot, takes it down, try to get it in the low post. Quickly back out to 32, gets his feet set, puts up a 3. Again, rebound claimed by Central Hinds. Claimed again by Central Hinds. Shot put back up, rebound this time it's going to aim by Cameron Lee on the backside. Sees Preston Blaylock on a run out. Preston's going to try to pass it over to Lamar Lewis. Preston probably should have taken that one on to the goal.
Yeah, he's on the left side. I don't know if that made him uncomfortable or not, but we're getting killed on the boards. Got to do a better job.
They're getting 3 and 4 attempts at it. Inbound pass from Nelson Hodges to Lamar Lewis. Cameron Lee thinks about shooting a long 3 from the right side. Doesn't. Nelson Hodges over to Lamar Lewis. Fakes it this time, gets the dribble and does not walk with it. Good job there. Into Nelson Hodges at the free throw line. Back out to Preston Blaylock at the top. Over to Lamar Lewis. Britt Reichley cut underneath. Lamar Lewis made an ill-advised across the court pass stolen by Central Hinds. Nelson Hodges steals the ball. Going to be then picked up by Central Hinds, and Lamar Lewis is going to pick up his second foul, be the 7th foul in this half on the Mustangs. Central Hinds will go to the line, shoot 1 and 1.
So Lamar went the whole game with no fouls, picked up 2 in 8 seconds.
Yep.
Biggest thing I see so far is just how bad we're getting out rebounded. Cam Lee's done a pretty decent job getting a few rebounds, but past that, they have just dominated the boards on both ends.
And we've been in fairly good positions sometimes. We can block out some, but sometimes they're just going up over us and getting them. Tipping them back, not necessarily getting them, but getting a hand on and tipping it. Free throw miss. Cameron Lee does claim that one. Nelson Hodges got it. Pressure picked up on him. He gets it up to Lamar Lewis. Lamar gets it over the half-court lines. Trap ball stolen from him. Nelson gets back and steals the ball away from them. Guys putting pressure on Nelson. You're going to get a full timeout by Coach Prather. Be the Mustangs ball on the sideline. It's 5:56 to play in the fourth period. Mustangs lead at 40-24. Only been 1 point scored in the fourth period, and that was by Central Hinds. Mustangs have 7 fouls on them. Central Hinds has 4 fouls on them.
Yeah, Central Hinds turning up the intensity this last few minutes here, doing some backcourt trapping and had a little success.
Yep. Coach is talking to his 5 starters for Central Hinds. The rest are sitting on the bench. They're not getting involved in it. Coach Prather's got his players that are playing on the bench, other players standing around him. It was a full timeout taken by Coach Prather for the Mustangs. Again, following us today out here will be Heritage Academy playing St. Joe boys and girls, and Houston High School playing J.Z. George High School boys and girls. Final game of the night will be Delta Streets versus Bio Academy. I know Heritage Academy has come in to set up a live stream. Probably could go to their website if you want to at least watch it live stream. Ball's inbounded to Nelson Hodges. He's being trapped at the half-court line. He gets it across to Cameron Lee. Cameron Lee tries to throw it in to Brett Reichley. Ball stolen by the Mustangs. Nelson did a good job breaking the trap, and then we throw it away. Central Hinds driving the ball. He's going to foul on.
Not walk. It's got a walk.
Walk. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I thought Cameron chested him up pretty hard.
Yeah, I thought it was generous. But
yep, he may have bumped him, made him walk. Anyway, Mustangs have the ball. Nelson Hodges, they got full court trap on. Nelson gets it over mid-court line with a pass to Britt Reichley and back to him. Got Jacob Laws loose underneath the goal. Preston Braylock did a good job of seeing him. Jacob Laws got loose for the layup. Again, you said something earlier about Preston's passing. He had an errant one to start with, and then since then has made some good passes. Great, almost a half-court pass.
Yeah, the only thing that bothers me is they're trapping way out, and we're staying out there instead of and then having to throw that long ball, and the long ball is what they picked off a couple times. That time we were successful and got a layup out of it.
Yep, they've got 4 guys at the half-court line. So all you got to do is get somebody behind them. One can't guard everybody else back there. Ball's tipped by Central Hinds, claimed by Nelson Hodges. Gets it into Jacob Laws down low. He misses that one. Ball was in Brett Reichley's hand, but slapped out of bounds. Slapped by Central Hinds, and the Mustang player was standing out of bounds. Lamar Lewis, I think it was Cameron Lee, was standing out of bounds on that one. Brett had it in his hand. They just slapped it out of it. We got to come down with it strong. 4:45 to play in the fourth period. Mustangs lead at 42-24. Ball stolen by Nelson Hodges. Ball's going to be brought up by Preston Blaylock. Again, they set up for the trap. Preston gets it over to Nelson Hodges. Gets it over the midline to Brett Reichley. Gets it down to Cameron Lee going down for the layup. Misses the basket. Rebound claimed by Central Hinds. .4:18 to play in the fourth period. Mustangs have scored 2 points in this period. Central Hinds has scored 1. Got a 3-pointer on the way from Central Hinds off the front of the rim. Again, they got that tip on the rebound, but this time Jacob Laws claimed it. We had the guy in position, but they just tip it off his hand. We'll get it. Nelson Hodges' pass is thrown, stolen by Central Hinds.
Get it across. That's 10 seconds. Now foul.
We'll call a foul on 0. Be the first foul I have on him.
About to be a 10-second call, I think.
When Nelson threw the ball to him and the boy had it in both hands, I don't know if they stopped at 10 if they didn't, but it was going to be close if they didn't. Nelson lost it for a second, got an ill-advised pass there. With Mustangs do steal it back. Cameron Lee's going to get the basket off of it, but Mustangs were lucky not to lose that one.
Yeah, I wish they'd throw shorter passes and get a little closer and then throw the long pass.
Well, he tried to thread that one between 2 defenders standing there. 44-24. Number 4 is going to try to throw it on the backside. Ball's lost away by Central Hinds. Cameron Lee claims it. Again, we slow it down. They allow them to set up the trap, get it over to Brett Reichley at half-court line.
Ball's foul. Did he call a foul?
He's going to call a foul, I believe, on number 5. That's a 6th foul. Next foul will be 1-1 for the Mustangs. Central Hinds is checking in. number 20, Liam Cronin. Going out will be Jordan Jeffries. Lamar Lewis has got it back over to Preston Blaylock. Central Hinds is running a 1-3-1 defense now. Jacob Laws misses a shot down underneath. Rebound claimed by Central Hinds. Mustangs are going. Jacob Laws is going to pick up a foul on that one, trying to reach in and get it. Be his third of the game, I think. .305 to play in the fourth period. Mustangs have stretched it out to a 20-point lead. Have scored 4 points in this period. Central Hinds has scored 1 there at the free throw for a 1-and-1. 8 fouls on the Mustangs in this half. Off the back of the goal, no good. Rebound claimed out high by Cameron Lee. Mustangs need to push it up the court quickly before they get those defenses set up. Lamar Lewis is just going to drive and penetrate it. Lamar takes it all the way to the basket, misses a shot. I believe they call that on 22. He had a 2 and something up. We're going to give it. Is that 22 down there in the low block, or is that 32?
32 in the low block. Not a 22 out there, so bound to be him.
May have been a 32. It's hard to read those hand signals with the back to you. Second free throw good. Nope. Did they say he stepped over the line? Because it's still 44-24.
Must have been a lane violation.
Official blew the whistle, but I couldn't tell what he called. We don't have a point, so it must have been a lane violation. Mustangs are in the 2-3. Three-pointer long, no good. Lamar Lewis throws it out to Jacob Laws. Jacob eventually grabs control of it and gets a layup. Probably not a real good pass by Lamar Lewis, but Jacob bailed him out on that one. Mustangs take a 46-24 lead with 2:25 to play in the game. Preston Blaylock, Lamar Lewis, Britt Reichley, Cameron Lee, and Jacob Laws in the game. Two's going to miss a shot. Again, tipped backwards, but Preston Blaylock claims this rebound. Again, throws it out to Lamar Lewis long down the court. Mustangs clear it back top of the key, long court to Jacob Laws on the backside. Jacob's going to try to drive it and going to draw the foul. That one will be on 32.
Hard to believe the Mustangs have been able to open up a 22-point lead, only scoring 6 points in this quarter, but they have.
And they've been out rebounding them. Central Hinds has got to be shooting a horrible percentage because one trip down, I know they got 5 rebounds and put up 6 shots in that trip.
They have not made a lot of shots, that's for sure.
Kind of like us the first game of the year. Minute 58 to play in the fourth period. Mustangs lead at 46-24. Then back in the game is Grayson Jones. Rebound was claimed by him. Back out to Cameron Lee. Shoots a three-pointer, make it 49-24. Well, they gave him a 2.
Yeah, I thought it was on the line.
Right. I thought I saw the pitch. He must just raise one hand for 3. Central Hinds lose it. Gains control back of it. 3's going to drive it down the lane. Missed the basket. Ball. Rebound claimed by Jacob Laws. Coach Prather's calling timeout to get a substitution in. Coming in will be Jack Kirk, Matthew Ryan Smith, and Ryan Knowles. I think every player we've got on the bench has played.
Yep,
we're missing some players. Matthew Nemey's not on the bench. No, Matthew Nemey's in the game. I couldn't find him. Matthew Nemey goes for a layup, misses it. I lost him down there. I couldn't find him on the bench, and I didn't find him on the court a minute. But
he came in before the last 3. He'd been in there for just a second. Yeah.
I didn't think he was out, but I couldn't find him. So got a foul on the Mustangs, and don't know who that one was called on. But Matthew Ryan Nemey's in the game. Grayson Jones is game, and Jack Kirk in the game. Free throw in and out. Jack Kirk tips a rebound back out, claimed by Matthew Ryan Smith. He's getting trapped. He can dribble out this side. Down to Grayson Jones, and he got excited, walked with it. Be a turnover with a minute 16 to play. So you got Grayson Jones, Jack Kirk, Matthew Nemey. Mustangs stay in the 2-3 defense. 1 minute and 5 seconds to play. Long three, no good. Rebound claimed by Matthew Nemi on the backside. Eventually stolen away from Grayson Jones. Grayson Jones blocks a shot of number 5. Ball going to go over the inline. Still be Central Hinds ball. 57.9 seconds to play. Mustangs lead at 48-24. Again, the Mustangs will be back here tomorrow. Scheduled start of 3:15 for the girls' game against Inglemark High School. The boys are scheduled 4:30 start versus Christian. Good basketball being played out at Mississippi Valley State in the Delta Duels Classic. Shot by Ryan Knowles, no good. Foul rebound, Matthew Nemi battling for the rebound. Central Hinds guys going to get it, but standing on the end line. Matthew Nemi was battling him for it, and the guy was standing on the line. Matthew Ryan Smith will inbound it for the Mustangs. Get it in quickly to Jack Kirk. Shots blocked. Central Hinds gets the ball, running out with it. 32 seconds to go. Guy misses a layup. Rebound claimed again by Central Hinds. Just took it away from us. 20 is going to shoot a three-pointer from him from the outside. Good. Make it 48-27 with 18 seconds to go. Matthew Ryan Smith bringing it up. Central Hinds still trying to trap. Get over midcourt, 13 seconds. Down to Matthew Nemi. Down inside of Jack Kirk. Goes up, shot no good. Rebound claimed by Central Hinds. 4 seconds to play. 1 second to play. Long shot by Central Hinds, no good. The Mustangs are going to win this 48-27. Mustangs score 8 in that point, and Central Hinds scores 4.
All right, I missed one. I missed one in that quarter. I guess I wasn't paying attention. But anyway, good game. Mustangs up by 20. What was the final?
48-27, up by 21.
21, so good win by the Mustangs. We'll see y'all again tomorrow. At what time, Bill?
Tomorrow the girls are scheduled to start at 3:15, the boys at 4:30. So we'll be back live out here. Thanks to Mr. Benusewicz for running the camera and the computer for us today. We'll see you tomorrow.